The story in Brothers in Arms is actually just about Matt Baker and his squad, and it's about survival in a really tough war situation. When we started, we weren't really sure which direction we were going to go, but by the end of it, we had written a story that fit completely into the historical context of the game. Everything you see in the game actually happened, the places actually exist.
We've created a squad. We've based these people on true, real-life people. So we took some of the people of the 101st Airborne Division, and we used some of the characters and characteristics of those people and molded them into our characters.
The characters have to be able to react to what's going on around them, which doesn't happen in a movie. You script it out from beginning to end. With the game, it's kind of divided up into two categories. There's the category of what we need the soldiers to say for story purposes.
Might use the bridge to cross tanks over the river. I want you to go there and drop it into the water.
And then there's something we call battle dialogue, which is how they react in battle. Soldiers don't react the same to when a grenade lands. They all react differently when a soldier is wounded, for instance.
Drop your gear, troopers!
The dialogue that we've created for Brothers in Arms is to be as realistic as we can to the period of 1944. The soldiers of the 101st Airborne, particularly of our unit, of 3rd Squad, 3rd Platoon, Fox Company of the 502nd Parachute Infantry Regiment, were mostly very young men.
I researched slang of the era. I researched a lot of the pop culture of the era.
Leggett, he can melt things with his eyes.
There's a little interchange between Alan Gradient and Leggett in the game where they talk about Batman and Superman, and I wasn't really sure if that was going to fly, but I actually found some video of some guys talking about some of the comic books they were reading in World War II, and sure enough, Batman, Superman, Aquaman, all kinds of stuff like that. So it was really interesting to have like a pop culture reference in 1944. The main goal was essentially to make characters in a war game which people would know by name and remember and talk about.
When Alan plugged him, I swear, he was going for his gun.
Sergeant Matt Baker is based on several people, and he is the hero of the game. He has just suddenly been put in charge of a squad, and he wasn't a squad leader before.
Stay focused today, just tell me and I'll get another squad leader.
Kevin Leggett, he's the guy with the glasses. He's my favorite character because he's the most interesting.
This Leggett kid he's the radio operator, and he kind of wants to be a soldier, and he wants to do his part, but he has a hard time with it. They put him as the radio operator because they weren't sure he was going to actually be able to fire his weapon at another human.
He's killed in front of you, and since the entire story is told in flashback, it's really interesting to know someone die and then spend the rest of the game getting to know them, because it's actually like really heart-wrenching to have to go through that.
I had the great opportunity to interview several D-Day veterans and learn their firsthand accounts. And the stories that they tell just send shivers down your spine, because you realize the self-sacrifice that these men actually did to create our today.